I'm Maria Fontanazza with MedAdNews, and I'm here at the 34th Annual Manny Awards with ConcentricLife leaders Ken Begasse, founder and CEO, and Jennifer Brekke, founder and president. We're here this evening to talk about leadership. So I want to know a little bit more about what you think about what makes a great leader, what makes agencies successful, and how to be effective agency partners. So Jen, I'm going to pose the first question to you. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Okay, I've received a lot of advice over the years. If I had to boil it down to what's one of the best pieces of advice, I would say focus on the experience and not the outcome. So every outcome is important, whether it was a success or failure, but understanding the experience and taking away what you learned from that so that each outcome keeps improving and improving each time. I try to do that both in business and in personal, focusing on what was the learning. What did I learn in that experience? And I think that was great advice.
And Ken, what piece of advice do you often give to others?
Well, I always tell everyone to not be afraid to lead with emotion. I think there's a general perception that leadership is something that you have to be stoic in nature. You can't be yourself. And I think there's a lot of great emotional leaders out there. I think that's one of my strengths, authentic, and human. I think that's the most important thing. Approachable leadership, I think, is what we really have at ConcentricLife. Starts at the top. It goes really deeply through the organization, and I think that authenticity is really the most important part about leadership.
And Jen, how can we as agency partners build trust and foster strong communication to ensure successful collaboration?
Well, I think what Ken said, it starts at the beginning. Being authentic, showing up as yourself as a leader, sets the stage for bring your whole self to work. Don't be afraid to bring ideas to the table. I think creating that environment of good ideas are welcome, all ideas are welcome. That's how you start to build that trust. I think, like Ken said, it's embedded within the organization, and we're really proud of that fact, that there's a lot of ability to bring yourself and bring your best ideas to the table.
Great. And so Ken, what factors have you seen contribute to the success of agencies in this field in the long run?
I think, this is an industry that doesn't get enough credit for invention. And I think we all have experienced tremendous amount of volatility, a lot of challenges, not just within the healthcare space, but within marketing in general, and what agencies, what agency value is to our clients. And I think our industry, and here we are in the 34th, annual Manny, celebrating our industry. I think our industry is incredible at reinventing and inventing themselves. And I think that's something that we, again, at Concentric, celebrate. It's one of our core values, looking for opportunities to provide solutions to problems. And, luckily we're in a world where there's a need for a lot of solutions.
And to build on what Ken said, we're a very purpose-built agency. Health and wellness and taking care of human beings that's why we do what we do. So for us, this is all about making sure that invention and reinvention stays super focused on the well-being of the patients that we serve and those consumers. And when you have a group that's really passionate about a vision like that, that's when you have the ability to continue to invent and reinvent.
So let's talk about the formation of ConcentricLife. And tell me a little bit about what excites both of you about this partnership.
Well, first and foremost, I think that both Scout and Concentric had long and very successful histories within our industry on really leading with a people-first culture. And we were really excited about that. But I think most importantly, we saw the opportunity in the space to be able to connect strong expertise in a kind of robust perspective across the entire spectrum of health, starting from rare disease, all the through health and wellness, and putting that together under one roof with deep expertise and some specialized marketing capabilities. We feel really kind of solves the gap for the modern marketer.
Yeah, and to build on that, like Ken said, putting two thriving cultures together to create with an exciting vision that runs the entire spectrum from rare all the way through wellness. We have some of the best talent in the industry coming together to provide some of the best solutions that the CMOs are asking for. So that vision of that and coming together with that much talent is really exciting for us.
Well, very good. Well, congratulations on the formation of ConcentricLife, and thank you for joining us this evening.